I'm gonna start with the mothership of Hello Project, Morning Musume. Now, Morning Musume has a long-ass history, dude. 27 years and counting. Morning Musume being the very first girl group to not to do rotational lineups, but to popularize the concept of graduating and adding members from a group to keep an indefinite lineup going. But you don't need to sweat that long history. You don't need to worry about the over 50 member lineup, okay? What you need to worry about is the music, because that's what we're here for. The way that I am a fan of idols and the way that I consume idols has changed over the years. 10-year-old Mackenzie consumed them very differently than 16-year-old Mackenzie and 28-year-old Mackenzie. All very different forms of being an idol fan. So I definitely am here to tell you that you do not have to worry about becoming a super fan of any of these groups. You do not have to know every member's name. You don't have to know everything about them, every generation and every member that's been in every generation. It is okay to just listen to a group for the music and appreciate the music and have it end there. So getting into groups like Morning Musume and the other groups I'll recommend in this section can be overwhelming. For me, it was overwhelming when I first got into Morning Musume 18 years ago, and they have 18 more years of history for you to get through. So that is even more overwhelming now than it was for me when I started. Getting to know the members or getting to distinguish between generations, it might come to you, it might never. It really is going to depend on how invested you just naturally become, and it's okay if you never become invested enough to tell the members apart. If the only thing you're doing at the end of the day is listening to and enjoying the music, that's really all that matters at this point. Among those who would become Hello Project members in the future, a lot of them were inspired by Morning Musume during this time to become idols. So I definitely recommend checking out Morning Musume from that era as well. When it comes to album recommendations, I don't have one. I think 14 The Message was the last album I listened to and really enjoyed, so I recommend that one by default. Thank You Too, their 15th album, is also worth a listen to. I liked that one as well. When it comes to more recent songs though, if you're gonna follow my advice and kind of work your way back, I definitely recommend Dai Jinsei, Never Been Better. Absolutely had me in a chokehold at release. Like, it's just so much fun. Kyusaretai Dake Nano Ni is another one that I really liked. Also, Jama Shinai De, Here We Go, I think was the last single I was really invested in. I think that's also a good representation of where Morning Musume is currently.